Tanner, when you hear that your manager says and some of your teammates say one of your best qualities is how competitive you are, what does that mean to you?
I mean, I'd say they're right, I think. I mean, I feel like whenever I go out there every like 5, 6, 7 days, whatever it is, I mean, I feel like I'm gonna leave it all out there. I feel like that's one of the things where, I mean, tonight I didn't really have my best stuff the first couple innings and threw a lot of pitches, and then the last 2 innings kind of figured it out. I feel like if I can just battle and get, like we always talk about, giving 6, all that kind of stuff, just a good battle day, I'd say.
Everything you've been through, the people that have watched all your starts, what have you learned about yourself this year when maybe your pitch count is higher than you want it in the 4th or 5th inning? What are you going to relax you so you can get through 6?
I think the mentality switches a little bit. I mean, I think obviously when you're in a situation like that, like you are tonight, I mean, my goal is to not give up runs. It's kind of like a playoff atmosphere. But obviously the 6 is a plus, and I think for me, it just turns into less like run prevention, which maybe isn't the right mindset, to just kind of attacking them. And I feel like that's the last 2 innings. The first inning and then the 5th and the 6th inning, I think, were me attacking, and then the 2, 3, 4 maybe got a little careful, a little here and there, maybe trying to do a little too much. And I think that was just the difference between the 3 and the other 3.
Who gets you out of that? Is that Bo that gets you out of that, or is that you?
I think it's kind of a group effort. I mean, I would think it's like it can be Bo, it can be Hedgie, it can be Joe, it can be Carl, it can be anybody really. I think it just kind of depends on the day. And it's like I said, like the whole battery is kind of a group effort here in and here out. 'Cause I mean, I throw 31, 32 games in the regular season, and a lot of days aren't going to be like other days. So it's kind of just figuring out. One day it'll be me, one day it'll be Carl, one day it'll be Joe, one day it'll be Hedgie, Bo, Fry. So yeah.
And it's like 19 straight starts where you guys as a rotation giving up 2 or fewer runs like in each game. Like, does it feel like it's that long, and just how have you guys done that this month?
I mean, I feel like all 6 of us are obviously really good pitchers, and I think obviously a lot of us has had like a lot of like up and down years, but kind of being able to go out there and just kind of in September, the whole point of us winning games is putting up more runs than the other team, and if we're not giving up runs and we have that mentality, then like we're gonna win games.
Tanner, Rokio said that he was confident when you were 15 and a half out you'd be in first place. Can you be more truthful?
I mean, obviously you don't know what's like what happens in the future, and like obviously there's always like the like, hey, like what if like we have 6 against them, whatever, this and that. I think the wild card is always in our hopes, and I feel like we just kind of came to the yard every day and we won ball games, and we obviously needed some help, and yeah, so I think at this point maybe it wasn't at the forefront, but maybe it was like a little like we were looking to a telescope and it was a little farther down the road, but yeah, it kind of I think he was truthful to an extent.
And the numbers show your last few outings you've really been better than earlier. Do you feel like that, and what have you done to make that improvement?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, definitely from the not giving up runs aspect of it. I feel like ever since there was like some tweaks we made before the Chicago start, I definitely felt a lot more like myself, and then trying to get to like certain pitches to certain zones where they perform the best, and I think that's just kind of been the difference. I feel like I've had like my stuff all year. It's just whether it's like one day it's not this, and it's like every outing it felt like it was like 1 or 2 pitches here and there that kind of like made the train fall off the tracks, whether it was a homer or whatever. But I feel like mentally I feel like I'm in a way better place with that kind of stuff, so I feel like that definitely helps as well.
How hard is it for you to disassociate results from how you want to execute, whether you feel like you're doing something the right way and whether or not it's working? Is it difficult for you to disconnect those things if you're not getting the results you want?
I mean, definitely in waves. I feel like a lot of people come up here and say it's so like 2 different things. Like, you know, we're worried about the process, this and that, but after a certain amount of ones in a row, you're kind of looking over your shoulder, kind of like overthinking yourself a little bit. And I feel like for me, it got to a point where it was like, well, man, like it really can't get any worse. So I think that was kind of the monkey off my back that I would say, where it was just like, all right, like, am I gonna sit here? Am I gonna kind of like wallow, or am I gonna like turn this around when the boys need me, when Cleveland needs it? So I think that's what I would say.
What did you think of the crowd tonight?
It was great. Playoff atmosphere for sure. I mean, they for a midweek series in the middle of September. I mean, they showed out for sure.
A big hug to Carl after that last strikeout. What's that guy meant to you when it comes to just your career and especially this recent consistency?
Yeah, I mean, Carl has meant a lot to me. I mean, I feel like the entire time, whether it was in 2023, my rookie year, even last year trying to go through some stuff, or this year, I mean, I feel like him, Joe, BG, Caleb, like all those guys, like it's a concerted effort from those four guys, the catchers, to make our lives as easy as possible and to help us succeed. And I feel like their dedication, they're trying every day to put us in the best spot possible. And I mean, majority of the time they do. And I feel like they care so much about like the team, about us, about kind of everything. So it means a lot.
What's it been like having Vogt as the manager? Because even during the 10-game losing streak, he was like, yeah, going through a rough patch right now, but things will turn around.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we as a squad kind of got the mentality from him. I feel like one thing from him is that from game 1 to game, what was this, 158, that his mentality and his kind of attitude towards us has never really changed. I feel like that's the thing you really need, because it's a long season, and when stuff's going great, it's easy. But when stuff's going bad, he was the same guy every day. And I think him and Albie do a great job of being the same people every day, and that really helps us not feel pressure and like having to really like press. And I feel like that, especially with us being a young team, it really helps us kind of keep it light, even when it's going rough.
Actually, last night about the crowd, just what do these crowds mean to you guys in all these moments?
Yeah, I mean, they're everything. Playing in front of them has been really fun, really inspiring. Again, like I said yesterday, it's a work night, it's a school night, and still people are showing up. I think it's been a ton of fun. It's a playoff atmosphere, like I said. When they're oohing and awing on pitches around the zone, that's how you know they're locked in. They're not on their phones. They're not eating their food. They're with us every single pitch. So, ton of fun. Hoping to see that continued support.
With what the starters have gone through and what they've been able to do for you guys over the last 19 games, not that anyone is more important than the other, but I know you and Tanner are tight. Like, what does it mean to see Tanner kind of come out of what he was going through?
Yeah, I mean, he's the ace of our staff. I still believe that. And I know he takes on that pressure as well. Through the goods and the bads, he rides all those waves with everybody. And it's good to see him smiling up there. It's good to see him doing well, feeling confident with all of his pitches. We're going to need him to click if we're going to go deep in this playoff run, and hopefully no more.
What has it been like playing behind the starters like the past 3 weeks?
Yeah, I feel like every at-bat starts with 0-1, which is fun. Kind of puts them on the heels, and like I said, it gets the fans going, gets everybody excited, and I just feel like they're being the aggressors in the situation. I know as a hitter, when you feel like you blink and it's 0-2, that's not very fun, and I feel like that's what it's like when our pitchers are up there.
Give you guys confidence as a lineup knowing that they're holding people the way they are? Like, only may take a couple runs?
Yeah, I mean, we obviously want to score as many as possible. We don't want to rely on them as much as we can, but I mean, when the bats are not as hot as we'd like to, and they're picking us up, I mean, that's a huge thing, especially bullpen as well. Those 1-run leads, 2-run leads feel a little bigger than they probably should be.
Felt like for a while there, you guys kind of got away from the guards ball approach, and for stretches during the season. And what did it take to get that back? And we've really seen that in these last couple of games.
Yeah, I feel like the guards ball isn't really just like a solo faceted kind of thing. I think it's just kind of like something we can bring out if needed. Obviously, slug is the sexy thing. You want to get those extra base hits, and it's the most efficient kind of thing. But I think it's nice to know that when that's not coming and the pitcher's doing really well, we can fall back on having the fundamentals, moving the guy over, and just playing really solid baseball.
Knowing what George has been through to get here, just what's it like seeing him in that moment?
Yeah, I mean, gosh, all that he's gone through is an understatement. He's really gone through the ringer with a lot of things, and I think it's been really easy for him to be kind of woe is me and kind of cash it in. But he kept his head up. He stayed positive. He was a good teammate, good person through all of it. And I mean, I think all of this kind of stuff he deserves every single bit of it. I think people kind of forgot what kind of player he could be, what he is. And so now everybody's kind of getting exposed to the George Valera experience, and it's been fun to watch.
Steve, did at any point during the summer you just say, all right, this is Detroit's year, just everything's clicking for them, and once in a while it happens to a team, and
I mean,
writing it off?
I mean, yeah, you see the standings, and it's definitely a little daunting if you look. But I think that's one of those things. Ignorance is bliss. You kind of just keep your head down. Don't worry about those kind of things. 162 is a long, long season. So I think if you get caught up in those things early on, you're going to be doomed. You look at Jose. I don't think he cares about all that kind of stuff. He just wants to do as well as he can every single day. So look towards our leader. If he's moving forward, we're moving forward with him.
So one of those now with 4 left, you don't look at him either.
Say again?
One of those even now with 4 games left, you don't look at this team.
Just one at a time. Just keep pushing. Keep doing what we do. Can't jinx it either. I mean, as we've been doing for so long, it'd be it'll be silly to look forward too far.
Well, it's one thing to say all that, but how hard is it to block out the place? You guys have had long winning streaks and losing streaks this year, and fans are emotional, right? And right now, everybody's loving the ride. How hard is it to stay in the moment?
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely the most reporters I've seen after a game. So I guess before it's been pretty easy, but yeah, I mean, the voices are getting loud, lights are bright for sure. I think these are the moments where you have to kind of just look at the guy next to you and understand that we're playing for a bigger thing. Not one person's gonna make this thing go. We got to go all in one direction. So just lean on each other, one day at a time. I know it's the cliches, but I think that's the truth.
When their catcher dropped the foul ball, didn't capitalize right away. I mean, Rokio walked, but when Jose gets up there, it's 2 outs. Like, you're still feeling like, all right, they just gave us 4 outs. We're gonna take advantage of this.
I mean, yeah, he's our dog for a reason. I mean, he could be up there with nobody on. I'd feel like he's going to win us the game. He's earned that kind of respect, and he's earned that kind of trust from all of us. Yeah, that's why he's our dog.
George, is that the kind of moment you've been waiting for since you got called up?
This has been a dream for me. I'm super happy that it happened in the right moment, and we just got to keep going.
What was going through your mind? Like, we saw your reaction just when you're running first base. Just like, what does that moment feel like after everything that took for you to get here?
It meant everything to me. I've dreamt of moments like this when I couldn't walk, and I was in the minors stuck for a couple years because of all my injuries. I've been, like I said before, I watched the 2016 World Series, and I love it how the fans are here, and I want to repeat that, hopefully win.
Brian, for you played a lot of games in the minors with George. Just to see him have success in that moment, what's that mean for you?
I mean, for me, it's a really special moment because we grew up together in baseball sides. We've been together from we got 17 years old. Now he in the big league. Now he healthy. That home in that moment, for me, is gonna be super special.
That's amazing.
George, what's it like to be called up and all of a sudden be dropped right in the middle of the division and pennant race?
I mean, it's great. I feel like it's great. We're playing baseball that matters right now, and we're doing everything we can to, make a push for it.
George, can you talk about how difficult it might have been to persevere through all those injuries to get to this point?
It definitely has been difficult, but all the glory goes to God, like I said, and my family that's been supporting me, my friends, this organization, my teammates. They've made this a lot easier for me to keep going and not to give up on my dreams and to just be here, man. This is the best moment of my life right now.
Brian, you played so well in the postseason last year, and given that you guys are in, what feels like playoff baseball for the last couple of weeks, you got to keep winning to keep going. How did that experience you had last fall put you in a better spot this year to go out and execute and build off what you did last fall?
Right. Just competing, Every moment, every game for me is like a playoff. So I changed my mentality when I call up for the second time. So now, just the biggest thing help the team, anyways.
What is it
Feel like when the catcher drops the ball there, what's going through your mind?
I mean, I got second opportunity. So, and I work in the walk. That's really special.
What has changed, Brian, for you in the running game? I think you have like 6 stolen bases since you got called back up out of your 8 or 9. Just has anything changed for you on the base paths?
I mean, the coach will help me too. I don't have good jump first base when I start the season. Now I'm working a little bit with the coaches, and I have more success. Thanks of the coaches.
Brian, did you guys, when you were 15 and a half back, did you ever think you'd get back to first place?
100%. We are the best. We are the best. We are no that. We are like the. ¿Cómo se dice esa palabra? Como que nosotros estamos muy unidos a pesar de que teníamos 15 juegos perdidos. Nosotros no perdimos la fe. ¿Cómo se dice esa palabra así?
United. There's a big unity as a group. We keep grinding the work regardless of the scores. We were still together. We felt like we're really united as a team. So that's what gave me the confidence that we were able to continue competing.
We never give up. Never.
What's the mentality just with these last 4 games? I mean, you're up 1, but just keep the same mentality throughout.
Same mentality every time. No matter what happened, no matter what's going on, we got the same mentality. The goal is get to the World Series. That's the biggest thing.
Does it matter? How good is it to have, kind of have possibility of the playoffs on 2 fronts, either the wild card or the division? Which would you rather take?
Get to the postseason is the goal. I mean, I don't care how. Just get to the postseason.
Is it more fun? Maybe that's not the right word, but you have to be good now. Last year, you guys kind of like coasted into the playoffs. Is it better this way and you have to be good every night?
Yeah, I think.
What do you think?
Yeah, 100%.
Go ahead. What can you say about Tanner tonight?
I thought Tanner absolutely battled and fought and clawed, and he was not sharp, to say the least. They're in the 3rd and 4th, thought the command really fell apart, but man, did he make pitches when he had to and kept them from scoring runs. And that's what big time pitchers do when they don't have their best stuff or their best command. They find ways to get wins, and they find ways to give their team a chance to win. And Tanner did exactly that by giving us 6 great innings despite not feeling at his best.
You talked about the last couple of days, George, despite being young, having professional at bats. I think that first time up, he gets struck out on a curve, and then he comes up and hits one out. What does it just say about how locked in he was in that moment?
Yeah, Flaherty was outstanding as well. He sharp breaking balls, putting his fastball wherever he wanted, and looked like George was just looking to get something in the air with a runner on third, less than 2, exactly what you're trying to do, and got the breaking ball and didn't miss it. So really cool moment for George. It electrified this awesome crowd that we had tonight, got everybody's energy into it, and yeah, good thing we added on, and bullpen did what it did.
What do you say about your defense tonight?
I mean, we talk about the defense every night, and it's not enough. The double plays, the line drive by Manzo, the sliding play by Hosey, where we still almost turned that double play. I mean, Rokio stretched like a first baseman and still almost turned it. And they just continue to make great plays behind our pitching. And, we take for granted the routine plays that these guys make because they make them look routine, and they're not. They're a lot of fun to watch.
Going back to George, it feels like during the stretch, timely at-bats has helped you guys win these types of games. What is it about how he approaches the plate that keeps him so patient?
Yeah, George controls his zone. He doesn't go outside the strike zone very often, and it makes pitchers have to come after him. So, love George's at bats. It's a professional quality at bat every time.
How important is, you talk about Rokio and just what he's done defensively at second, but his base stealing has been much better as well, and base running. Just how big is that in a game like this tonight?
Yeah, Rokio had just about as good a game as you can have tonight. A couple hits, a walk, great defensive plays, stolen base. We're watching him grow up as a big leaguer. I mean, he had played the whole year last year, learned from it, gets sent down to AAA, comes back with his hair on fire, and man, has he been igniting for us. And I think to me, that might have been one of my favorite swings of the year was the 2-0 fastball line drive back up the middle, not trying to do too much, and just shows the maturity that he's growing into as a hitter.
Steven, just to see Cleveland at the top of the standings, no tie, nothing. What's that feeling like?
I mean, it feels good, but there's no prize for having that spot today. I'm really proud of what our guys have done to get themselves back into it and give us a chance to get into the postseason. And we have a lot of work left to go. It's exciting. I'm sure we're going to enjoy the win for a few hours, but we got another game tomorrow. We got to come out ready to go.
When you see, you probably dropped a foul ball here and there, right? When you see that happen, you just, the way your team's going, giving you guys 4 outs is probably not a good thing.
Yeah, Rokio finished the at bat, right? And we can't control what happens on the field with the other team. And you when those situations do come up, you feel like you have new life, and you hunker down just a little bit more. And that was an outstanding at bat by Rokio.
See, when the team is playing as well as you guys are, can you impose your will on the other team?
Baseball's played by the team, by us. I don't think we can look at the other team, or we can't impose anything on them. We have to take care of our side of the ball. We have to make pitches, we have to make plays, and we have to take quality at bats.
When you've got a run like these starters are on, and like you said, Bibee wasn't sharp tonight and didn't have his best stuff, are they kind of in a mode of we don't want to be the one to end it or just keep it going?
I mean, I'll be honest, I don't think about the streak at any moment other than when you guys bring it up to me. We're out here to win games each and every day, and those guys compete with each other, and that's the truth, is that when they take the mound, they want to give us a chance to win, and man, have they stepped up the last few weeks.
Specifically about Tanner, I mean, July and August weren't necessarily good months for him, but September, his numbers are a lot better. As he's pitched in big moments and in big games, even when he doesn't have his best stuff, how are you seeing him mature so that he can give you guys a chance to win when he's not at his best?
Yeah, I mean, Tanner's competitiveness is probably his best attribute. I mean, he's a really good pitcher and he's got good stuff, but his best attribute is competitiveness, and we saw it in the playoffs last year, going on short rest against the Yankees and turned in a gem of an outing. And he steps up when we need him, and tonight was a huge outing out of Tanner, especially given that he didn't have his best.
You think Kate will be ready to go tomorrow night if you need him?
I think everybody will be ready to go tomorrow night if we need him. Yeah, it's get to this point in the season. Obviously, we check in with everybody, see how they're feeling, but I anticipate everybody being available.
Have you ever seen a more clutch player than Hosey?
No, Hosey's, 3,000 total bases tonight? Are you kidding me? It's absurd. And we have a joke in the dugout. We always, whenever he comes up in a big spot, we say, "Come on, Hosey, one time do something cool." And he just seems to always answer the call when he gets in these big moments because he's a Hall of Fame caliber player.
What did Bibee do the last couple innings, Voter, to kind of lock in again? It looked like you got really efficient after struggle.
Yeah, I'm guessing Tanner looked up at his pitch count through 4 and said, "I'm getting through 6," and he locked it in and attacked the zone. And man, those were 6 huge outs that he got for us. And that's the type of pitcher Tanner is, and he can lock it in at any moment.
But I know it's kind of emblematic of how you guys play the game, but when Hosey stretches that 2-run single into a double, what's your vantage point on that, and how does that kind of exemplify the way you guys like to play?
He's trying to cause havoc. He knows the scouting reports. He knows when he can run, when he can't, and he'll push the envelope, especially after you get 2 runs to extend the lead, make them make a play, and gets himself in a scoring position where one more hit extends it even further. He's always thinking ahead. He's running hard out of the box. He's the prime example of what a Major League Baseball player should play like.